Hey guys, me Galasia. Um, if you're wondering why I'm wearing this hat, it's because I got it for my boyfriend's birthday and it just came in the mail, so I'm just trying it on. Um, Today was a very bad day. Um, so you guys know about me being expelled and all that. The thing about me being expelled is we have to take these online classes called Edgenuity. Yeah. And the thing about those classes is I don't know how to wear hats. Like I've actually never worn a hat. I wear one for work, but it's a visor, so not even a hat. But the thing about it is you have classes and you but it's at your own pace. Like it tells you what you should be doing on what you should have done on a certain day. Excuse me, but if you want to go ahead, you can go ahead. So I went ahead and I have 3 classes on that and then 3 classes still at school. Like I still talk to my teachers, but not everybody's like that. Most people I'm probably one of 2 people that do it out of the 30 people that go there. So it's most everyone has to stay on one tab and they can only do the one thing, okay? And on that website Edgenuity. But since I take those other classes, I'm allowed to be on other tabs. So I finish all those classes and mind you, school's almost over with. It's currently May 3rd, I think. So school's over in less than a month. And so I just did my last test for one of my classes, like the ones that are not Edgenuity, because I finished my Edgenuity classes. So let me tell you, if I was one of the other kids that didn't do the things with the teachers at the school, then I could stop going to the alternative school and then I wouldn't have to go back until next year. Hold on. Bye. But back to the story. If I was doing regular Edgenuity, then I could just stay home for the rest of the school year. Last day of school is last year it was the 25th, so somewhere around that. And it's the 3rd. So I would get to stay home for the next month. And people have already done, there have been some people that have the same punishment as me. I have to be out of school for 2 semesters. Some people that have the exact same punishment as me, they either come every other day or they don't come at all. And literally will come please excuse how many times I'm saying come. Will be at school hold on, because why does the hat kind of look good? Okay, I'm lying. It looks bad. Don't play with me right now. How do I wear it? I literally, okay, we gotta leave that alone. But the thing about that is same exact punishment. We both have to be away from school for 2 semesters. But you're coming to the alternative school where, mind you, I'm assuming you've already watched it. Oh, that was insane. I'm going to assume that you've already seen that other video where I was talking about me being expelled, and the whole thing about alternative school is it's literally just a big computer lab where you sit in silence for 8 hours. That's what alternative school is. You're not allowed to talk, none of that. So I have to endure silence and sitting in one position for several hours and just stuff like that every single day of the week. But then someone who has the exact same punishment as me only goes to the alternative school once a week or doesn't come at all. like, will not see that person, but they still get to go back to school when their 2 semesters is up. Like, that is unfair. We have to agree that's unfair. Like, and it's not like, oh, maybe they. No, I've talked to the people there, the same exact situation. These people, like, found a weed pen in my backpack, I have to go there for 2 semesters. Found a weed pen in your backpack, you have to go there for. But these people are only spending, like, like, add all their days up of, like, how long, like, okay, I'm trying to explain it, like, 2 semesters, how long is that? 10 months? 10 months you have to be at the alternative school, but you are allowed to stay home for 7 out of the 10 months. Me? Oh, I have to go there every day, and if I don't, I count as absent, and then the days that I don't go, I have to make up. Oh. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. So, back to the whole thing about ingenuity. Done with all those classes, but since I take the ones with the teachers at the school that I used to go to before I was expelled, I have to stay there for the rest of the year. But here's the thing about that. It's the end of the school year, like I said. One of the classes yesterday took my last test for that class. So the rest of the year will just be literally nothing or review for the AP test, which is next week, by the way. So, like, after next week, everybody at school will be slacking. Like, you know how school is. I know, it's not like, oh, I've been like this my whole life. Like, I know how school is. If I was at school right now, I wouldn't be doing anything. Like, would not be, like, I do, like, me being at the alternative school has actually made me smarter. Because today I was doing a Google Meet, and we were talking about The Great Gatsby, and the teacher was asking questions about the book, and, like, the entire class was dead silent. And I knew every single answer to the questions without, like, thought. But I couldn't say anything because I was on a computer listening to them. It's like watching a YouTube video. It's like that. Like a lecture on YouTube. Like, it's like that. So, I don't know. So that happens. And then today I finished all those classes, and I'm like, so what do I do now that I finish all my class? And she was like, well, you still have to come to school every day. Oh. Oh. That cleared. But no, I, like, cannot, will not. So what did I do? Cried on my way home and emailed those 3 people. Oh, emailed those 3 people. I already talked about one of the classes, did my last test. Second class, they're doing nothing but review. Like I said, we do Google Meets for the 3 classes. The second one, I haven't done a Google Meet for that class in, like, the last 2 weeks. Every time I look at Google Classroom, they're doing nothing new. They've been doing the same study guide for the last 2 weeks. And every time I'm like, are we going to meet today? She's like, no, we're just doing the study guide. You can do it on your own. That's it. That's it. So, establish 2 out of the 3 classes that I have to come to school every day for are basically over with. Third class. Yeah, we're doing stuff for that class. Yeah, it's still basically school, but think about it. So the thing about Google Meet is we do it when that class is scheduled. So at the school, they're having that specific class from 11:30 to 12:55. So from 11:30 to 12:55, I'm busy doing all my work for this class, but alternative school is from 7:10 to 2 o'clock. So from 7:10 to 11:30, what am I supposed to busy myself with? Those 2 classes are basically over with, and I did Edgenuity. Like, Edgenuity's over with. When I brought this to the woman's attention, I'll email your teachers and see what they have to say. If they say, yeah, you can work from home, then yeah, you can work from home. But if they say no, then you have to come here every day and do nothing. So today, like I said, I finished Edgenuity, and I had the 11:30, and also the 11:30 to 12:55 is only every other day. So every other day, I would have literally nothing to do. Nothing to do. And it's like, well, you really brought this upon yourself. Shouldn't have got expelled from school. Okay, I get it. Oh my god, I'm so tired of people telling me that. What if I wear the hat backwards? Wait, I should have been wearing it like this the whole time. Should I? Wait. Is this cute? Guys. Okay. Yeah. This is a move. But now I feel bad because I literally looked bad for the first 13 minutes of the video. But it's gonna be chopped down. It probably hasn't been 13 minutes. Ugh, I thought I was about to burp. Excuse me. But yeah. Here's the thing about that. It's also like, I'm talking about it as if, like, oh, I don't want to be there. The teachers there are awful. So it's like 3 teachers, 2 women that just watch over the computer lab for 8 hours. Your job is boring. I would hate to have that job, but you do you, get that paper. And then 1 principal lady. She's the principal of the alternative school. Alternative school has 40 kids at most at a time. Bitch, you're not the principal of anything. And she's just a mean lady. So, like I said, I do stuff outside of, like, what you're meant to do at the school. What if I wear it? Okay. Whatever. I have to get a grip. But I do it as, like... Okay. Back up. I would bring... Okay, thing about alternative school is... I keep saying okay. Thing about alternative school is you have, at most, a folder and a notebook. Maybe a big binder that holds everything that you have. And, like, maybe very, very, very slim chances you have a pencil bag with markers in it. Okay. One other person I've seen with a pencil bag with markers in it, literally 1 other person, whole time. I've been there since December 8th, May 3rd. So, like, more, like, December, January, February, March, April. 5 months. 5 months. 5 months. 5 months I've been there. I've seen 1 other person with a pencil bag. So you're not allowed. Or no, you are. Because how I said, been there for 5 months, for the first 3 of those months, I was bringing my backpack to school, like a regular backpack that you would bring every day to school. Because, like I said, I was doing the classes for school. So I would bring stuff that I needed for school. My calculator was in there, binder, folder, notebook, pencils, stuff like that. And every day the principal like, when we come in, they make us take out everything of our pockets and then do a metal detector. Yeah. And since I was bringing a backpack, she had to check my backpack every day. And One day, she was like, there's too much stuff in your backpack, slim it down. I can't look through that every day. You don't want to do your job, okay? Slimmed it down. Now I have a folder, a notebook, and my pencils. Looking through it. Next day, she's like, still too much stuff in this. Stop bringing the backpack to school. Oh, got it. Okay. So, thing about alternative school is, or thing about the stuff that I did for the classes at the school, like, I would get them to print stuff out, and then they would give it to me, and I'd put it in my backpack. But now you're saying I can't bring my backpack at all. So, I either have to, stuff that everyone else is doing on paper, I now have to do on the computer. Stuff that would be easier done on paper is now done on the computer. Got it. And, like, I would, like, purposely, like, last month, I purposely had to, like, wait to do stuff till I got home. I'm like, oh, I can't do this till I get home because I don't have my backpack. Oh. So now all I bring is a notebook, a folder, and a pencil bag. But before this, after she said, no backpack, I brought my computer bag. And I brought my laptop, a notebook, my calculator, a pencil bag, and a folder. 5 things. She'd take the computer bag, look through it. Why are you bringing your computer to school? Well, because they have the desktop, so they're like, there's no reason for you to have a laptop. There are certain things, like Illuminate Lockdown, you can't get on a desktop. Like the Google Lockdown thing, it's like a test thing, but it's like the Google form, cannot get on that if it's on a desktop. So I'm like, there are certain things that I can only do on my laptop. And she was like, well, if you need a laptop, just come ask for ours. Don't bring this to school anymore. Oh. Okay. Stop like, every single one of these things, like, I was just like, okay, yes, ma'am. And did, and complied to what she said. And, like, it's, I don't know. And it's just, like, cleared. How I said that, the whole thing about, oh, if your teachers say you have to come to school, then you have to come to school. It's not them wanting me to come to school, because just got an email back from one of the 3 teachers. He said, yes, of course you can. Meaning that I can stay home. It's like she wants me to show up every day to torture me. Because it's like, I am the only person. I think it's because the whole thing about Genuity is you're only allowed to have one tab open. I said that earlier, and I can have multiple. So I think she's mad because I'm allowed to have more stuff. Like, she's not completely in control of every little motion I do. Because, like, someone will open up Google, like, not even searching anything, not even, like, get off of Google. Like, oh. But it's like a power thing. Like, she wants to be in control. And she's also just, like, a very mean woman. Like, no kidding. She's like 6'7". I'm not joking. Like, I'm so dead ass serious. And she used to be a basketball coach. So her voice is very booming. Like, if she raises her voice, it's like hurting your eardrums. So like when she's yelling at somebody, it's like the people outside the building can hear it. So she's just like a very mean, like she takes her job way too seriously. So that's the point I'm trying to get across with this story. It's not, oh, I have to go to alternative school every day. Ah, poor me. Ah, poor me. I got expelled from school. It's not my fault though. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's other people have the same punishment as me, but they only come to school once a month. This bitch-ass woman who takes her job way too seriously punishes me because she can't be in control of every little move I make. Like, don't be mad at me because your husband doesn't fuck you. Because that's all that is. So she's like, well, if your teachers don't email me back, you have to come back to school on Monday. So I can do what? That's a genuine question. No, like, that's actually a genuine question. Like, so I can do what? Ooh, my head's getting sweaty with this hat on. Yes, mommy. Yes, sir. But yeah, that was my story time. I think the thing about these story times is that I don't know if I'm making sense. So when I edit this video's 23 minutes long. Oh my god. But yeah, that hat's getting hot. This hair is getting hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting too hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off. Okay. Whew. Bye.